Hey friends, it's Kevin Gehring with your weekly real estate report, and I've got some great news this week. The housing crisis is over. Well, okay, maybe not exactly over, but hey, we have actually some pretty good statistics coming out this week for the real estate market here in the Sacramento, San Joaquin Valley area. So let's go to the chart and take a look at what we've got going on here. So as a reminder, the green line is the available homes on the market. The blue line is the pending sales. Red is the solds for the week, and this gold line here is the median home price. So as I've said before, the red line, which looks pretty dismal, that does not worry me because it takes a week or so before all of the reported sales are in, and that this will come up probably about in this area here. So look, actually just a lot like it did for last week is my prediction. But let me clean this up just a little bit here. Let's hide that. And in fact, let's take our median home sales out right there. And let's focus in on the green line, which is our available homes on the market and our pending sales. And it's the pending sales that are actually quite exciting this week because for the last 2 weeks, we've had a small uptick. And I think it was a little bit too early to call that a trend. But now that we have 3 weeks in a row where the market is actually improving, people are out, they're buying homes, they're going into contract, I think that's really encouraging. What is a little encouraging over here is that the amount of available homes on the market is still climbing, but very slightly, which brings me to a couple of points here. So reasons why home prices may stay high. Well, first of all, Zillow, everybody knows Zillow, they are predicting home prices are actually going to fall by 2 to 3%, but by the beginning or by the end of spring, they predict it's going to come back and we're going to see a 10% increase in home values every single month. So Zillow says a very small loss of value followed by a return to a normal market. Statistics are kind of looking like maybe they're right about that. The National Association of Realtors predicts that home prices are simply going to continue to rise. There will be no fall. Everything is going to continue to go up. Why? Why would they think this? Well, I tell you, inventory, as you can see right here, inventory has been low for a very long time. And home buyers just haven't had a number of choices out there. So the few homes that are available, we have a lot of buyers competing for them. I'm out there doing work. I'm talking to my fellow agents. We're all seeing the same thing. When a home is put on the market and it's priced correctly, we are seeing multiple offers within the first week, sometimes going over the asking price. It just depends on where you bring in that listing price. So a lot of competition for homes out there. That's going to keep prices up. What else do we have? Sellers have been reluctant to bring their home on the market because of virus fears. And I have to agree with them. The thought of having a bunch of strangers coming through my house, touching things while I'm not at home, possibly spreading the virus around my house is not very exciting to me. So I assume that I'm the average person and other people might be feeling the same way. The homes I am seeing or showing my clients, there are definitely precautions out. We have signs we're seeing when we walk into houses. Please don't touch anything except doorknobs and know that we are going to wipe them down as soon as you leave. Most people are asking us to wear booties, possibly a mask, swear, raise our right hand, and promise that we're not sick at the time. So home sellers have been reluctant to bring their homes on the market, keeping the inventory down, supply and demand. We're going to see prices go up. Unlike the Great Recession, we don't have a mortgage crisis. Yes, lending has been tightening up, but we're also seeing it start to relax a little bit the last few days. So there's some restrictions, there's some loosening. We're trying to find that happy medium. But what we do currently have in place, remember, it's not a mortgage crisis that started us off with 2008. The people who have mortgages now, most of them are make sense lending that has come out since the mortgage crisis, which means borrowers had to bring in money, so they have a down payment. There's a lot of equity out there right now, so homeowners have options. But let's talk about reasons why we may see some trouble coming up. Even though we had make sense lending, homeowners have equity in the game, There are more than 3.8 million homeowners who have applied for forbearance through their mortgage company since the virus crisis began. That amounts to about 7.3% of all mortgages. So there's still a lot of people who have asked for help, who are receiving help. We just don't know what's going to happen with that. Are the mortgage companies going to work with them to make up these missed payments, or are they going to ask for a lump sum? Obviously, if they ask for a lump sum, I think we're going to see a crisis. And we don't know what's going to happen with the virus. It could come back, as some people predict. It may not. So that's just a big wait and see what's going to happen. So it's all interesting. Interesting times. I guess what's the bottom line here? If you are thinking about selling a house, I think now is a great time to sell a house. We are coming into the traditional buying season for home buyers. A lot of home buyers right now want to, well, the reason why it is the home buying season is because that's when our kids are out of school. And it's a great time to buy, get ready for the next school year. Well, kids are out of school. So we may even see an early start to the home buying season. People have time to do this. If you are thinking about buying, it's still a great time. There's still a lot of competition out there, and there's not a lot of inventory, but it's great to get out there, learn the market. If you see the right home, make an offer. So anyway, again, interesting times. I hope to see everybody back here next week for next week's real estate report. Till then, be safe. Take care. Bye.